Good morning, ladies. My name is Damodar, and I just wanted to tell you KuanYin will not be coming on today because she's busy dyeing her hair. Oh, wait, here she is right now. You guys got to see this. Holy cow.
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today?
You think it's purple enough? I think it should be darker.
I hope you're all having an amazing day. This is my husband, Damodar. Mwah. And him and I uploaded a video last night. You can check it out. I'll put it in the description below or at the end of this video. We do Kirtan once a month, and we did a Hanuman Chalisa that we uploaded. So if you're familiar with the Hanuman Chalisa or with Kirtan, you might want to check that out.
Well, we do Kirtan a lot, but what she means is we do it in public.
About once a
month. And we uploaded a Hanuman Chalisa, and I have 108 original melodies to the Hanuman Chalisa at a website on Bandcamp. If you go to bandcamp.com and you search Damodar, spelled Damodar DAS. Thanks for the little commercial, KuanYin.
And I'll put it in the description down below.
And it's not for money. Well, it is for money, but the money all goes to the Neem Karoli Baba ashram in Taos, New Mexico.
Is it a name your own price or is it a specific price?
Name your own price.
Okay.
See ya.
Love you. Mwah.
Love you too. Have fun.
I will. All right. And there's my amazing husband, ladies and gentlemen. And so I'd like to start this video off with a quote that I saw by Ram Dass. Now, Kirtan goes along with that because we're Neem Karoli Baba devotees, and we follow Ram Dass, who left his body this previous year. But I found a quote that was just so perfect, I wanted to jump my video off on it. And so, sorry, got a little distracted for a second. I would like to play the part of someone who has worked on my consciousness sufficiently so that if things get tough in terms of the environment, issues with social structures, oppression, protecting minority groups, whatever the thing is, I would like to be able to be in the scene without getting caught in my own reactivity to it, without getting so caught in my own fear that I become part of the problem instead of part of the solution. So yeah, I read that quote this morning. I stumbled across it and it resonated with me, and I wanted to share that today. And yeah, so I want to play the part of someone who's worked on my conscious sufficiently enough so that when things get tough like they are right now with everything going on and everything he named, I don't know when this quote was said, but it's so apropos for today. Social injustice, environment, minority groups, oppression, all of it. The only thing he didn't mention was probably the financial end of things going on and rampant, diseases. I don't know if I don't want to say the word here on YouTube, but things going around that are very triggering for a change. But when things get so tough, whatever the thing is, I would like to be able to be in the scene, be present with it without getting caught up in it, without getting caught up in my own reactivity, without reacting, without being caught in my own fear, because that would make us part of the problem and not part of the solution. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And let's see if the cards can add to that a little bit here. I'm going to go in with one of the Trust Your Vibe cards first. Ooh, fell right under the floor. I guess this is the one. Downtime. Running the hamster wheel. There's a fuel gauge down here, and it's labeled onto full. which is where we want to be. Taking downtime to fuel our own fuel tank so that we don't get caught up in the and we don't get caught up in the fear. You know, taking time for ourselves to center ourselves and getting away from that fear and getting back to our own center so that we can be present with what's going on and become part of the solution. Jumping off that hamster wheel once in a while, maybe permanently, and jumping on a better treadmill that actually goes someplace and not just takes us in circles. Taking that downtime. And it's a number 3 card. And the sunshine is a little clock, and there's a free little birdie up in the corner here. I love the imagery that I see in these cards and how well I can get something from them. And that looks like a dove of peace. Not on the hamster wheel, flying around free. Spreading peace and love. And noisy trucks. Ooh, that's a big one. Taking a breath. Taking some downtime to wait for the noisy, chaotic times to pass. Just like that. Taking some downtime. And I've got 3 kitty cats. You might hear them every once in a while. They don't like to come over to me while I'm talking on a camera. Talking to myself. Talking to a machine is what they see, I guess. They probably think I'm crazy. Alrighty, I'd say this is the one that came out to me today. Many hands of the goddess. Number 17 breaks down to an 8. She is beautiful. Many hands of the goddess can do many good deeds, but only when she's well rested, when she's taken that downtime. She's holding some crystals. She's holding mudras, many different mudras. She's wearing crystals and jewels. Absolutely beautiful. Many hands of the goddess. And sorry, I do that so that I could read without putting it down. The goddess KuanYin brings blessings to multiple projects in many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. What projects are you working on right now? Or is there anything going on that you are in the middle of that you feel you need help with? Do you feel like you have too many projects going on? Sometimes that's not a good thing, but once in a while you can do a little bit of multitasking. Many hands do much work. And KuanYin brings blessing to multiple projects, multiple different parts of your life. So you've got perhaps work going on, or struggling with the unemployment office going on, or homeschooling going on. along with some creative project, along with updating part of your house or some household project or decluttering project. And you've got all these things going on and you're juggling all these different parts of your life. And if it feels overwhelming, make sure to take your downtime and call on the goddess for help. She's there for you. She's not limited to one task at a time. It is said scientifically that the human mind cannot multitask. When you try to multitask, you're actually switching your brain, and it has to constantly flip back and forth between the two things going on. And that actually slows the process down scientifically. That's a known fact. But a little bit of multitasking done in a mindful way can help bring creativity to certain projects, can help out in certain ways. So call on the goddess because she's not limited to one task at a time the way our meek little human minds are. And your spirit that is above all, your greater self, is not limited to your physical body and its limitations. So call on the goddess, call on your higher self, and do not be afraid to surrender into her wisdom and her creative genius. For together with your higher power, your higher self, with KuanYin, there is much that together, and she is assisting you right now. All right, and I'm going to do a little stretch here. Center myself, take a nice deep breath. And exhale with a sigh. Another deep breath in. And exhale it out completely with some noise. And to go along with the Ramdas and the introduction to Kirtan that we had in the beginning a little bit, I'm going to end with our closing chant that we do, that we end all our Kirtans with. You may recognize some of the chants that are included in this if you happen to follow Buddhist or Kirtan or Hindu traditions at all, if you're familiar with chanting. And we say the phrases 3 times each. So if you can catch on with it and you want to sing along, that would be good. I will do 3 ohms and then go into some chanting. Asatoma satkamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityurmahametram gamaya. Asatoma satkamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityurmahametram gamaya. Asatoma satkamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmahamitram Gamaya. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And the meanings of those chants. Om is all of the chants rolled into one, the divine essence, the divine everything. I'm asking the divine to lead me from darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge, from fear of death to knowledge of eternal life. May all beings everywhere be happy and be free from all suffering. I call upon the great Guru of all gurus, Divine Essence. Peace be within our hearts, peace be within our lives, peace be within this planet and all of the universe. I call upon universal peace. That is the meaning of that chant. And with all that, the divine within me recognizes the spark of the divine within you, honors it, and greets it. Namaste.